Universal Design Project, Moises Cruz. Leisure activities for SCI. Walking in a park or a neighborhood or any place with fresh air can be a great way to heal for people with a spinal cord injury. Whether it's alone or in a group, just being outdoors is a great way to stay active and keep your mind right. Some benefits that you get out of it is that it helps you reduce some stress and improves your mood. It improves your physical health and mental health. It creates an opportunity for you to create some friendships, and it helps the recovery process be a little quicker. Adaptations for people with SCI. For people with SCI, outdoor activities like walking outside can be a great way to recover with the right adaptations, but certain changes and adaptations can be very beneficial in the healing process. Outdoor adaptations. Some outdoor adaptations are wide walk paths or sidewalks so everyone can pass, including people with wheelchairs. Some benches or chairs so people can take some breaks and rest. Water fountains so people can stay hydrated. Labels or signs indicating where people can walk or bike so people don't clash. Staff members so they can help the people that want to recover and help getting around. The virtual tour I did was on the Great Wall of China, and my overall impression of it was how it was great to look at because it's one of the 7 wonders of the world, having an incredible view, but it was very hard for people with disabilities to access some parts. Would someone with disability feel welcomed? In my opinion, the quick answer is no. Some parts you can accommodate to, but most of them is not designed for people with disabilities. Some adaptations are uneven stone steps, steep walkways, and low handrails. And my suggested improvements are to make more accessible paths and fix certain pathways so all types of people can access it, and add signs for handicaps and signs for directions. My other virtual tour was at the Museum of the Louvre in France, which is one of the best museums in the world, and it offers a beautiful experience, being accessible to anyone. For people with disabilities, I say yes, it's very welcoming because this museum has elevators, stairs, it has audio learning, visual learning, and etc. Some adaptations that the museum has is wide hallways and elevators, virtual displays and guides for an inclusive learning experience, and some suggested improvements can be to continue to add virtual options for better interaction with the guests, and to add vibro-tactile Morse code so blind people can also learn as well. 7 principles of universal design. The first one is equitable use. The Louvre has lots of space and was very inclusive, making it very welcoming, while the Great Wall of China had lots of space but wasn't very inclusive. The next principle is flexibility in use. The Louvre offered multiple ways to access and learn about the museum, while the Great Wall of China was very limited, had very limited ways to access certain types of areas. The next principle would be simple use. The Louvre was very easy to get around and learn about the history, and the Great Wall of China was pretty basic with just walking and looking at the view. The next principle is perceptible information. While the Louvre had visual and audio learning, the Great Wall of China mostly had visual learning, but the guides can help as well. The next principle would be tolerance for error. They both were self-explanatory to get around. The next principle would be low physical effort. They both had very similar answers, which are they both had safe. It was very safe to get around and no problem for people to get confused. And the seventh principle would be size and space for use. The Louvre had very wide hallways and elevators, making it accessible to anyone, while the Great Wall of China was very narrow and had uneven steps and not being able for people in wheelchairs to access it. My reflection on this assignment is that it made me realize to not just think about myself, but to think about others and everyone that's around me who needs help and needs assistance and can't access everything like I can. One of the biggest challenges I came across was in the virtual tour, because yes, it gave me a feel of being in the location I chose, but it didn't let me access every single corner or crack or flaw to be found, so I couldn't give a 100% analysis. Even though I saw a lot of things, but I couldn't see everything. The virtual tours really helped me realize how the experience of the Great Wall of China and the Louvre would be, and now I'll be more prepared if I go one day. All in all, this assignment made me more mindful to make sure things I can do can be more diverse and inclusive for everyone around me. Thank you.